Thank you so much. I'd like to acknowledge King Tahitia, the Honourable Xu Zhaoxing, On Li Xiaoxing, Prime Minister Issam Sharaf, Zhu Irwin, Consul General, and On Paul Goldsmith, most of whom I think are having a bit of a break now, but anyway, we honour them. First, I'd like to congratulate William Zhao and the Oceania Silk Road Network for putting this event together. I know and have worked with you and many of you on the New Zealand side of the China relationship on closely related matters over the year. And as many of you know, I host the China Business Summit, which is a different type of conference to this. I reflect that Premier Li Keqiang said that China's relationship with New Zealand was more than a very good relationship. It was the model of a relationship that China would like to have with developed countries. This is a significant statement, and whatever New Zealand has been able to achieve in the economic domain, and this is considerable, rests on the personal relationships that are built and the political relationships that are built between our two countries. New Zealand cannot afford to stand aside from developing a contribution to Belt and Road, but in my view, we need to do so carefully and in a way which actually measures our interests, our values, and our comparative advantage. The Memorandum of Understanding signed between the two governments during the Premier's recent visit provides a mechanism for New Zealand, firstly, to define how it contributes to the BRI, and secondly, to present a framework for bilateral collaboration. And in this respect, I applaud William Zhao's efforts in building such a platform. When you reflect on the fact that our two-way trade between New Zealand and China has grown so significantly since the FTA was signed in 2008, a lot of that has been placed on dairy, it's been placed on timber, it's been placed on new air links and tourism. I think what we might hear today is some new challenges and opportunities ahead. In this session, we have 6 speakers. They have been asked to comment on the opportunities and challenges for New Zealand in international cooperation. And clearly, a lot of that is based on the relationship with China. It's my very great pleasure to introduce our first speaker, Sir Bob Harvey. Sir Bob is chairman of the New Zealand One Belt, One Road Council. He's a champion for Auckland, appointed so by the Auckland Council, and has a stellar reputation right across being the mayor of Waitakere City, his time in the advertising industry, where he has been a superb craftsman for the story that New Zealand has put together over the times. He's now making his way to the podium. Up there, Sir Bob. Or do you want to do it? No, do it from up there. Thank you.